know she got him beat, cause a side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven or earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started, and off we go from Highmark Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers at today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Operating from the gun, here's May. On the move, headed right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
May now on 3rd down. He'll get this to Henry. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a New England first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Again, it's May. Completed over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The Patriots proceed into the red zone for the first time. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying an inside give to Henderson. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Right side and into the hands of Douglas. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. And they just get the play off. Flushed out of the pocket. He finds him beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. All right, time to get this 2nd quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. May now. And oh, he got it! Interception! Christian Benford has it. And the Bills get the football on the 1st turnover of the contest.
You know exactly what I don't like there, kid. It's only 1st and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, you put the ball in harm's way on your very 1st crack, and now, well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
And his 1st pass falls incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again here from the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10. From his own end zone, Allen. Short pass brought in. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Allen gonna throw again. He's got it. That's gonna be a 1st and more. And this is gonna be halted just before he can reach the 30. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets them to 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
1st turn of the game for James Cook. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Robert Spillane has it. And the Patriots will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. Set it downs for him from the 31. To the air on 1st down. May escapes the pocket, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Now, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Following the sack, they need a big chunk of yards here, Brock. It is 2nd down and very long. From the gun, it's May. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Now Allen off the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Throw here, third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Fourth down. Here's Allen. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception. We've set it downs from 37. Here's May on first and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. And the Bills get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Has it downfield working the left. And he's going to get this one on the 36-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Bills have a first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
They've got first down here from the 36. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 47.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So second down coming up. To the air again, Allen. Throw right side, and Shakir has it. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
To throw again, it's Allen. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Again, Allen to the air. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself. Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, they need 7. Allen to throw. Right back to Shakir, this is caught. And in, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills get their first points of this game just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Patriots nothing.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Borregales on to send it away. On the return, here's Ray Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, but really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Another one for Cook. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up
Allen on 3rd and short. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on 4th. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Here's made in the air. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. Hits him on the out route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
in to pick it off. And the Bills are going to be set up in goal to go after a great return down inside the 10. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Oh, my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Craig Woodson.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. It's May from the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And that'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Working from his end zone. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to get this up to a run around that 13-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Patriots will have a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, New England.
Throwing is May. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23.
Again, it's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's the Patriots with possession. They need to erase that deficit in a hurry. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. He'll throw it. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they pick him up again. Jordan Poyer has it.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the
The Bills
Run it.
take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Cook trying this one up the gut. Kicked it outside, found himself about 4 yards as a result. It's second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Play action now with Allen. Finds his fullback. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So first down from the 41. Allen on the play action. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Cook. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 46-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Second down now, 7 to go. Again, it's Cook. On the move, past the 40. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Shakir with the grab. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. Pass on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Bills 14. Patriots nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. That's taken in by Henry. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards. 2nd down now. They need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Buys time, rolling right. Catches May down the right sideline. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
It's a gain of 35. And
From the gun, it's May. Buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Trying to push deep downfield. This one is knocked away. A potential touchdown prevented. And the offense has to make the long walk back to the line for 3rd down.
and 8 yards to go.
Now to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
Touchdown, Patriots.
So May brings the Patriots up to go for 2.
The Patriots
Back to throw. He has it. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6.
Patriots.
Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
This is Cook. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And 2nd down only works after a yard. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they have, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Patriots adding an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down. Setting up to pass. Ooh. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! That is Marcus Jones. And the Patriots have some new life in the 4th.
I'm not gonna lie, when he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
1st and 10 from the 32. He'll look to throw it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ranging near a minute to play. 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. This is inside the 15. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Working inside the red zone. And he catches it to tie this game in the final minute. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Johnson with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Cook. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up.
That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Allen. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Patriots make the play that should win.
kill them.
Silence! Give me your silence. Till it makes me feel, till it makes me feel, till it makes me feel sick. Lead me away. Show me that you will. Till it makes me feel, till it makes me feel, till it makes me feel sick. Breathing in all the madness around you, feeling like it's the end of days. Thrown aside, now you know that you want to. They don't know better anyway. Yeah, everybody's going crazy. Yeah, won't be long until we're dead and gone. A revival, another reprisal. Hurry up, better not be late. Time to go, need to know that you're in this. Take a stand, don't hesitate. Yeah, everybody's going crazy. Yeah, won't be long until we're dead and gone. Spew the hate, ain't it great now that we're through? Eyes are open, you made your case. Now you're done, I don't think that you need to. Won't know. Yeah, everybody's going crazy. Yeah, don't you look away. Everybody's going crazy. Yeah, won't be long until we're dead and gone. Dead and gone.
Run it down. The sign is up. So run it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous.
Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't have but the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here, boy, for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the that my homies got rich doing that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the it'll load up the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch and the praying to see them ain't hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we get. Make sure everything come up full circle. We're from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we made from the air. We went from running and with nothing to stop me, defeating the neighborhood, bruh. There ain't a person alive that be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even fair. There ain't a do with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up. The sun is up. To run it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Get it the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to when sun it down. Working for real, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Check. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab up and get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it down, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, cut to carry down. From those who came up before me, I made a change of the story. Find me at work in the morning. Find me where people are mourning, man. Cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, y'all. You don't understand, you a foreigner. But nobody needs an advantage now. We needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case. Never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a choice that they're giving to you. There will never be justice to face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting today. But we wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico, Greg Olds are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go from Ford Field. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. He'll find his tight end. It's Kobe Parkinson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, LA. 16 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Terrion Arnold. And the Lions are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
We go tonight. 180.
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclones. David Montgomery. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Running down. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. That's not made by Byron Young.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
180.
They'll go play action with Goff. Open man is the tight end right. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Lions first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. White 20. What's that?
Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5.
White 20. What's that?
Goff to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
The Lions called their first timeout. Talk things over before third down.
We go tonight. Wait 20. What's up?
Out of the shotgun. It's gone. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
180.
On fourth down, Goff. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily launch the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Got 180.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Give him 27. And it's first and goal.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, two things need to happen. One, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
Here's Gibbs. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
On second down, Goff. And a nice return will set them up in good field positions right at midfield.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On play action, it's Stafford. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
It's going to be third. They need one. off play action. It's Stafford. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Stafford to throw again. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Not only does he let the ball go through his hands, he lets 6 points slip away with that drop. I mean, everyone else does their job. The ball's on target. Listen, this is the big boy league now. The reality is, you've just got to catch the ball.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Again, it's Stafford. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Amik Robertson. And the Lions are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
180!
So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chattown. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. The back day yelling.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Tonight! By 20! Turbo!
Now Goff. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end. Nothing on the scoreboard in the first 2 quarters. Who can make the breakthrough? We are back underway. Quarter number 3. Scoreless game. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
17-yard line.
On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3.
We go tonight! What turn was that?
On play action. Goff. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 27
A gain there of 27 yards.
First down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On 1st and 10, it's Montgomery. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
One more time for Montgomery. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They'll look to pick this up. 3rd and a yard. The Lions call their first time out. Talk things over before 3rd down. Throwing, Goff, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
180.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to have the 1st down.
It's a gain of 8.
Aggressive call there.
That's good.
Works out as they convert on 4th down.
First and
Love
10
the
at
idea of going for it on 4th
33-yard
down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
It's a pickup
From
of 3.
29,
Brings up
here's
2nd
2nd down and 7. They'll run with Montgomery. And he'll get this ahead. A gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Tonight. 180.
They'll try and run it here with Montgomery.
Well, this sets up a big call here, Mike, on 4th down. You find yourself in a tie ball game with the ball. Do you decide to keep your offense on the field and try to play for 6? Or are you content coming off the field, taking the lead by 3? We'll see what this coach decides.
They'll try it now with Montgomery. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down. They wind up getting 4 on that 4th and 1.
They knew they were in a tough spot here defensively. Anytime a team gets you down into these 4th and short situations, we've kind of seen this take hold in the NFL. The ability of offenses to generate 1st downs on 4th down continues to improve year after year, and defenses have a hard time winning these gotta-have-it moments.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Black 20.
From the gun, it's Goff. Got his man at the 6. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down, you know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score.
And this one blown up. Good surge to drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. And he'll dive forward at the end. An effort to pick up an extra yard or two. Big play. 3rd and goal coming up. Montgomery. No place to run there. Good job by the team to stop him. Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to grab a late lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter. On the return, this is Blake Corum. He'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This is 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 2.
They'll drop to throw. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards.
A gain of 30.
To the air again. Stafford. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
That's another Rams 1st down.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. That's caught by Smith on the right side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
At the Lions' 13-yard line.
Throwing again is Stafford. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. They'll run. It's Williams. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Rams move out to a 7-3 lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. He'll go play action with Goff. He's got his tight end downfield. It's right. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Here's a third and final timeout for the Lions. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. The tight end Sam reported the intended receiver.
Makes it second and 10.
That will lead to a second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but
and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
A loss of 6 yards. Brings up third and 16.
Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long. And they will spike it here with 6 seconds to play. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Here's Goff. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start. 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
And off we go from Denver. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first run now for Kyron Williams. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They work now on 2nd and 9.
At the Broncos' 47-yard line.
Throwing is Stafford. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Now Stafford. He'll try and do this himself. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Looks good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And this one complete to Smith. He can only get a yard after all that. It's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Pass complete there to McCool. His first catch, good for 9 in the first down.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think a guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play. Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
Again, it's Stafford. Screenplay set up for Williams. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Stafford. That is caught. He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. A bad time for a roughing penalty. And they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
2nd and 5.
At the 15-yard line.
They run it again with Williams. And they stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
It's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. From 13 yards out. And the Rams are an extra point away from evening this one up. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time? Because he fought through all that extra attention, got himself into a great position where his quarterback felt confident enough to challenge the coverage and threw it his way. What a big-time play right there, both by the quarterback trusting it and by him going up and getting it.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Off the play fake. Nix. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. And this is going to be incomplete.
I don't see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. And he couldn't get it to check off. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he is going to have a Rams first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos are going to take over here up near the 40.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. A hit as he throws there incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now it's Nix. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
They're going. It's Nix. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on fourth down. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on fourth. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the first down, but they decided keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, the decision paid off indeed. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
What play action? Here's Nix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Evan Ingram, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Ain't no other king in his rep thing, make siblings. Nothing for my children. What? They're disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was pass interference. Padlock around.
Wants to try to add the PAT. He missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch. Over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Stafford now to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Rams take over first. And 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Stafford here coming off his pick six. He'll rifle this one deep right side. While Stafford for the third time is intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter three is underway. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll go play action with Nix. This one into the hands of Ingram downfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards that time.
Good work there. You're going to see on play action, they run an out route with the receiver on the outside and let the tight end work the seam in the area beyond him. A great concept, and it leads to a first down.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
Setting up a screen for Harvey. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Denver has the first down, to play going for 15 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
12 more yards there and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far in this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Off the bootleg, here's Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
That one good for 20 on a catch and run.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose. And that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. Here's Nix. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. To throw, here's Nix. He'll swing this out to Harvey. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And some room to work. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. Defense really kept him in check running the football in the first half. Maybe that'll be a spark for him here in half 2.
So 2 words come to mind for me. Resilient, because he has to keep bouncing back after some limiting runs. And how about relentless? Keep going, knowing that you may pop one as he just did there.
Nix to the air. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. J.K. Dobbins from 17 yards out. And the Broncos have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2.
The Broncos will line up.
They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
Broncos 26, Rams 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call the playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Airing it out deep for Smith. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback